Simon Zimmerman, and welcome to this weekly show, The Point, where we talk about many things that happened during the week and other stories. So first, we're going to be starting off with a pep rally story. Some interesting things happen, some boring things happen. Check out our first segment to see.
Hi, I'm Trevi Ray with The Point. Earlier this week, we had our school's first pep club meeting and pep rally of the year. Students, athletes, cheerleaders, and teachers alike all gathered together to celebrate Elkhorn High School's spirit and their competitive atmosphere. To start off, the pep rally cheerleaders led students through some of the most famous of Elkhorn's cheers, including our very favorite battle cry cheer. The freshmen were hesitant the first time, but quickly caught on. Following that, Miss Lamb took the stage to talk about what Pep Club was all about to seemingly hundreds of members of the student body. We talked to Miss Lamb about the Pep Club meeting Friday, and when asked what exactly Pep Club entails, she told us that Pep Club is for establishing a positive community at games, planning and promoting events, and hopefully more in the future. She mentioned that Elkhorn was a place where students like to show their school pride, and they should embrace that by going to games and supporting their teams. Following her, the team captains of all the summer and fall sports took the stage to speak about their sporting events. Each talked about games they had coming up and the regular attendance of the Elkhorn High School student body. And who could forget when Gage Johnson cursed on stage as part of his speech? We reached out to Gage to comment on this, and he declined. That's all we have for you today. Back to Simon in the production studio.
Hello, I'm Simon Zimmerman once again, and welcome to this week's Rewind. We're going to be talking about the weekly things that happened. Except for this one, we're going to be talking a bit back, because it's our first time showing this Rewind for the year. So, we're going to start off with last Saturday, August 20th. There's a softball game at Scott. EHS was leading 3-1 in the 7th inning, and then it got rained out. The coach, Brad Beard, said, quote, "It will start eventually for us. We just have to be as ready as we can be, I guess." And then last Thursday, it was boys tennis versus Pius 10. Pius 10 was 9, Elkhorn was 0. What a hard hit for us. And then also, two things happened last Friday. There was a football game at Plattsmouth, Elkhorn 21, Plattsmouth 3, and also there was a volleyball game at Concordia. The first set was 25-14, and the second set was 27-25. Good job, Elkhorn. And thank you for watching this week's Rewind, and we'll see you next time. Have you wondered what teachers do during the summer? I mean, they can't grade the whole time. At least that's what I remember them for always giving me bad grades. But don't you want to know? Just check out our next segment to see.
So this past summer, I received a fellowship for my graduate school, which basically means that I get a scholarship, and part of the requirement was to go to Georgetown University, which is in Washington, D.C., and take some classes in Georgetown, live in the dorm rooms, sort of reliving my college days in the dorms. But also part of it is we had several tours at George Washington's home, Mount Vernon, Monticello, Jefferson's home, and Montpelier, which is James Madison's home. We got private access to their houses. And I also met several justices of the court, for example, a junior justice of the Supreme Court, Anthony Kennedy, and also a DC federal court. And I spent time with other teachers sort of discussing principles of the Constitution. So yeah, it was a great experience. And overall, missed home, was gone for about a month and a half, but learned a lot for my school.
What did you do this summer?
Well, I did a variety of things. I mean, I took a big trip to New York City and Baltimore, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. with Connie Bang, which was really, really fun. But what I spent most of my summer doing actually was binge watching Grey's Anatomy.
How would you feel if I told you we have a video of you karaokeing?
I would not be surprised.
Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
Bring out your inner nerd and watch the Nerd News, where we talk about why Warner Brothers is terrible at making movies. They really do suck. DC is lame. Hi, I'm Simon Zimmerman.
And I'm Eric Bonham.
And welcome to Nerd News.
Hey Simon,
What?
wanna know why Warner Brothers is horrible at making movies?
No.
Remember the movie Pan?
Kill me now.
That's right, everyone. Warner Brothers is horrible at making movies. And also, why does everyone in Suicide Squad look like they've been puked on by Hot Topic?
There have been a bunch of movies lately that have all been flops in the industry, like Pan, Jupiter Ascending, and the Point Break reboot. All of them earning less than the millions that were put into them.
And we all know how the DC Extended Universe movies are doing. Zack Snyder.
Ever heard of Kevin
Tsujihara.
Tsujihara? He is the CEO of Warner Brothers. Based off a letter from a former Warner Brothers employee named Gracie Law, in 2014, Warner Bros. Laid off 10% of their workforce.
Apparently these firings were to work hard for the people telling stories.
The same year, they came out with the financial flops known as Blended, Jersey Boys, Edge of Tomorrow.
People who are in assistant positions are being fired, while directors like Zack Snyder, who continue to screw up properties with decades of material and awesomeness behind them, continue to make new movies without consequences. Zack Snyder is scheduled to direct the next 2 Justice League movies and the next Superman movie, as well as being executive producer on every DC movie coming out.
And not to mention movies that, like Suicide Squad and the upcoming Wonder movies, have lots of behind-the-scene drama and edits that ruin the movies.
With bad writing and dialogue in these movies, it just doesn't make any sense.
You know, Suicide Squad used to be about these people who would go to these remote locations, you know, and the reason government never sent soldiers there is because they didn't want a bunch of casualties.
Also, what the heck was with the whole Martha thing in Batman vs. Superman? I get you need a reason to fight, but they didn't need to fight in the first place. So in short terms, Warner Brothers, what the heckle are you doing, bruh?
If you want my opinion, go back to cartoon DC movies or watch Marvel. They're obviously the better choice.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Killing Joke.
No, it's not. I'm Simon, and this is
The
Eric.
first 30
We'll
minutes
see
of
you
Killing
next
Joke.
time. Hello. Goodbye. Darkness, my old friend. Sorry. I had